Ever been in a situation where you have to soak up spills? What would you use? Pause the video and discuss with your table group what you might use. Today, you're going to investigate which material soaks up or absorbs the most water. Knowing about the property of absorbency helps us understand their different uses. To absorb is the ability or the property of a material to soak up water or other liquids. Absorbent materials contain small spaces called pores into which liquids can enter. The more pores, the greater is the amount of liquid a fabric can absorb. When an absorbent material like a sponge is wet, it can be twisted or squeezed and the liquid is released. While some materials absorb water, others are non-absorbent like plastic and rubber. These materials repel water because they do not have pores to absorb. They are called waterproof. Absorbent materials can be made waterproof by applying paint or wax into the pores. Can you think of any items that repel water? Pause the video and discuss with a partner. Some materials leak water like nylon and will dry easily as they don't store water. What items do you think leak water? Pause the video and discuss with a partner. So let's test some materials for absorbency. You have different types of materials for this activity: facial tissue, newspaper, paper towel, sponge cloth, cling wrap, face washer, tea towel, woolen glove, disposable rubber glove, and a stocking. Equipment needed are plastic cups, rubber bands, pipettes, and water-containing food coloring. Before we commence science experiments, how do we keep safe? We need safety glasses, gloves, lab coat, supervision of a responsible adult, and listen to instructions. Remember, we don't test any liquids in case of allergic reactions. Let's get started. First, secure the piece of material over the plastic cup with the rubber band. Next, fill the pipette with colored water and squeeze it out onto the surface of each material until it leaks. Each material has to be tested one at a time. Keep a tally of how many pipettefuls of water the material can absorb before it leaks. This is important to ensure it's a fair test. For the demonstration, I'm using facial tissue. How many pipettes of water do you think it can absorb before it starts to leak? Let's see if your predictions are close. As the evidence shows, it took 8 pipettes of water before it started to leak. Did you predict the tissue would be strong enough to hold so much liquid? What is your impression of the type of tissue used? Would this influence the type of tissue you might buy? In groups, discuss and predict what might happen to the materials listed on the worksheet provided and record your reasons. Ready for the challenge? Get into your groups, investigate, record your observations and results on the worksheet provided. Did your observations match your predictions? What material is the most absorbent to soak up spills?